we would want to look at the last video.
Okay.
Please, if you know, this is a warning. If you know your heart skips when you laugh too much, please don't watch this video we're about to play.
Get ambulance.
Get ambulance. Get somebody to be beside you in case you laugh and you go out of control, because the next video we're about to play is going to blow your mind. Can we have the video, please? Nathaniel.
Fine girl in the mud.
Like,
You think that was serious?
Fine girl in the mud.
oh my god. Oh. Wow.
Really?
Wow. Like, no comments. For now, no comments. But actually, there's so much to say. But still, no comments. Like,
Do you know that I just thought about something?
Okay.
If this girl is watching this video later, maybe later when she moves on, like a month or 2 months later, she'll be like, where's my steez? Where's my composure?
I mean,
How did I drag myself in this kind of mode?
I mean, how did this happen?
Was this me? I must have been very stupid. In fact, she will curse herself.
I
for
must be
doing
under
this.
the influence of drugs, or let's say the influence of love, because
Ha.
what just happened?
The love. She was already drunk.
Like,
Very high.
let's take it one at a time.
I know if you take this one time. This girl, yeah. This girl.
All right.
If we look at her age,
My first question.
I need to look at her birth certificate. She's a small girl.
She would be.
Because tell me why somebody that already has a purpose in life, that has a life structured, relationship will not reach ground. I mean, relationship heartbreak is very painful, like very, very painful. It's unexpected. But say make I drag myself for ground like this.
I'm like, it's like when they collect.
You know that the village people, there are sometimes that they will see you and they will be like, But then there are sometimes they'll be like, how now? How? You have embarrassed us. I understand I don't like you, but then how? And people will be doing that.
The scene to me is more like, when they collect the biscuit or sweets
Of the child.
from a 3-year-old.
I know a 3-year-old that will even leave biscuits for you that will not cry and scatter ground.
Like, because what? But then for her to have been able to express herself this bad,
is bad.
I think she must have been really, really heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Like what school of heartbreak are we going
Sorry
to?
for the laugh.
What school of? Definitely we can't do but laugh now.
No, I can't.
But what school? Okay, so if we were to categorize her heartbreak now, which category are you going to put it?
This one I know this for relationship. Never chop breakfast before.
Because
I'm very sure that the way she will say they've gone in this relationship probably a year, and she might have been pained because the guy has been giving her gifts, lots of gifts. You know, this Pablo's girlfriend, iPhone, before you know it, and they send teddy bear, send nightwear. All those things. So maybe that's because tell me why somebody that is about 23, 24 I understand that I'm going to be pained about relationship. I mean, I was once heartbroken, but then that I'll drag myself on the floor like this. May God not allow me to see such a thing in this life. What will not happen to me? Hey, that time I go trend. Instablog will carry me. This lover will carry me. How will you explain that you were heartbroken? You drag yourself on the floor like this. The highest I think I've done when I was heartbroken was call my best friend. In fact, that moment, she knows that she's ready to take all the shouts, take all the crying over the phone or in person. I'll cry, I'll hug her, I'll cry. I should say, yeah, sleep or something, eat, give me food, I'll get over it. But then that I should drag myself in the mud like this. I mean, this was too extreme.
Tourist.
And it's painful, oh. But this one, she feels like a child or someone that just 100 level student that just got into university and just begin to experience what love and heartbreak is about. Because tell me why, as I am here, let me tell you, my last relationship was 4 years before it ended.
Wow.
Before
Applaud the say.
Before it ended, I've got myself involved in all of these relationship videos and all these things, and I have conversations with my mom. We talk, so I already expected it.
Wow.
Not like I want it to happen, but then put that back of your mind that if it doesn't work out, what's worse, you break up with me. I mean, I have bad character. Yes. So it's not like I'm going to die. This girl now, in the later future, if she should see this video, she wants to enter the ground.
Yeah.
Because she'll be like, how immature of me to express heartbreak. Heartbreak is heartbreaking, no, but she shouldn't have allowed it to get to the point
to break you like this.
This one, that shattered her.
Damn.
And she's a novice in relationship.
Okay, so that will now bring us to going back to taking it one at a time. You really didn't want to take it one at a time. You just really just let you express
fine girl now.
like
fine girl.
So now the first thing that caught your attention that you saw in the video was the fact that she was young.
She's young.
Way too young to have gotten herself involved in a relationship, which would not bring me to want to ask the first question.
Okay.
When do you think is the ideal time to go into a relationship? I know you're not going to give me an age factor.
There's no way I'm giving you
I'm not going to expect an age factor.
There's no way I'm giving you age factor.
So what do you think? When do you think is the ideal time for one to go into a relationship?
Okay. For me, I'd say when you are matured enough. Now, maturity doesn't start when, I'm 15, or I can now go out on my own, or I have big bump, I have big breasts. No. Maturity is all. I feel like for me, I stand to be corrected, but I feel like maturity is all about how you think, how you see things in a different perspective, in a very sensible way, not something that sounds like, because you hear some people talk and you be like, how are you a child or something? Yeah. So I feel like maturity is a stage. Once you've gotten to the stage where you feel like, I'm matured, shoot your shot.
Okay, so the first thing or the major reason you should consider before going into a relationship is maturity.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. And except if you want to lie to ourselves, you will see that most of the reasons why a lot of guys break up or fall out of relationship with their partner is because they got to a point where they couldn't condone a lot of things, a lot of immature behaviors, a lot of childish acts, and they were like, I can't keep up with this energy, I can't keep up with this vibe. So there's something I do like to say when I have opportunity to talk to persons about relationship.
Okay.
I tell them to ask themselves 4 questions. Number 1, the first question is, what is a relationship? How do you define it?
Okay.
So you should be able to highlight what your needs are and why you think going into a relationship is going to meet those needs. If you need somebody to always get things for you, you don't really need a boyfriend, you need a provider. If you need somebody if you need somebody to, always help you cook, help you wash your clothes, help you tidy up the house, you don't need a girlfriend, you actually need a maid.
Yeah.
So you should be able to, weigh your needs, evaluate what it is. So that's why I said that's the worth question. What is a relationship? That's the second thing is why. Why am I going
Why do
into
I need a
relationship?
relationship?
Why do I need a relationship? Then the third question is who?
Who should I go into?
Who should I go into a
with?
relationship with?
Okay.
And the last question is what? What would going into relationship benefit for me? Will it make me better? Will it make me sound when it comes? Because a lot of people actually had mental related issues because they got themselves involved in something they were not mentally prepared for, and one of those things is relationship, because relationship comes with its own kind of drama. And if you are not mentally prepared for that, you attract a lot of things that you are not ready for. So those are the questions I like to ask: that who, what, why, and when. So those are the 4 questions. So those, for me, I see them as indicators. If you are able to sit down, ask yourself those questions and give valid, reasonable answers, then that before you should be able to give those answers, you should have been matured enough to have a level of reasoning that can provide answers that suit each of those questions. Now, which now is going to make me ask the second question. You've answered my first question, which is when do you think it's ideal? And I thought you were going to tell me 18, because that is when that's when you are an adult.
You will see children of 15, 14 will tell you that this is my girlfriend. At that age, what do you need a girlfriend for? So it's except if the person feels like I'm mature. But then in Nigeria, this mentality of this one that I'm actually saying of maturity is just something that I've got to understand from movies and all of that thing. But coming down to Nigeria, that we are, if a 15-year-old child should tell you that I'm in a relationship, you will beat the hell out of that child. Because that shouldn't be your priority right now.
Sure.
At 15, what have you achieved? You've not gone to school. You've not finished school. You've not. Have you not planned to go to school?
Sorry to cut you, but I think beating them is actually a wrong approach or a wrong way to. The reason, chill now.
I'm
Nigeria,
trying to
because
balance Nigeria's mentality with what.
And it has really affected a lot of things.
Yeah.
It has affected a lot of upbringing of so many young folks, which has influenced a lot of wrong decisions that a lot of persons might have done. I feel when you happen to, if I happen to be a father, I'm not one yet, I'm aspiring to be one, and a good one at that, and my 15-year-old, I overheard a conversation between my 15-year-old, who is a female, and her friend, who is a guy. And I asked, who is that? And she said, it's my boyfriend. My first reaction would definitely, I won't dispute the fact that I'm a typical African man, right? But the ideal thing to do is to sit that child down and ask questions like, so, what? Because for somebody to call somebody a boyfriend, a lot of them just use that word to categorize their friends. Truly, you will hardly see a 15-year-old in a right frame of mind. A 15-year-old that is well brought up will tell you she's in a relationship.
Now, see, this thing does not even pertain to Nigeria alone. The whites.
Let's not go there, please.
So I'm just trying to.
Because that part, that western part,
it's not just Nigeria.
True, but you see that part, they already have a system in place that accommodates, a system in place that promotes that it's already a culture.
Okay.
It's already a culture, because I think recently I heard that you are responsible for yourself from the age of 15. I hope I'm not the only one that's heard that, but I've heard that. If you are in the Western world now, UK, Canada, US, and all those other parts, if you are 15-year-old, from the age of 15, you are responsible for yourself. Like there are some benefits that you can get from the government itself. Like you can stand on your own, you can make some decisions on your own from 15-year-old. I'm like, what does a 15-year-old want to do for him or herself? How does which decisions does a 15-year-old want to make for themselves that has to do with their future, please? And you know the sad part about we Africans, we copy, we emulate the wrong things.
The very, very wrong things.
We emulate the wrong things. We are so blessed to have an heritage, to have a culture that if followed hitherto, like we have a world that is so distinct, a world that is so blessed. Like, look at, let me come down a bit. The Western culture, a Yoruba child who born you, you see an adult, and you are like, hello, sir. How?
Do you know what I just thought about?
How?
Do you know what I just thought about?
Okay.
When I was still young now. I was still very new. So, there's this guy that I liked in church that time. Church boy now. Very fine stuff that time. Was my spec that time. So, we started talking and he said, he liked me.
Hey.
Oh yeah, now. Yeah, I like you too now.
Oh.
Let's date. I was in SS2, SS3 thereabouts. So, and the guy already entered school. So he was going to school, I think a week or 2 weeks after. That was when he asked me out. So that period now, he'll come to my house in front of my gate. And my father is a very accommodative kind of person. You know? But if my mother should catch me, God. So we will come around now, we'll meet outside, and then once I just hear my mother's footstep, I'll just push him to the truck that is outside, push him to go and hide beside one fence, at the back of one fence, because my mother should catch me. You will not be doing hide and seek love. At what age? Until my mother one day caught him outside. Kilo shame baby. Kilo wakiri. Oh. That's why I said they will first beat you. Because why? My mother beats me.
Speaking from experience.
Yes. Why are you in a relationship? What are you doing? What do you need as you are like? What do you need relationship for?
Just only distraction.
What do you think relationship is all about? Where do you think it leads to? Relationship, most relationship leads to marriage. Are you ready to marry? You will never finish secondary school. You want on all these Hausa girls with they marry early. Before marry early, tell the guy may come out. I say no, I don't want to. Me still want to collect PhD. I'll come marry for SS what. So they will, using Nigerian mentality, Yoruba mothers. I'm not even talking about evil. Yoruba mothers, they will not joke around with it.
Okay.
So I just feel like when should be an answer for when you feel like you've figured how you want your life to go on, how you want things to go on with you, your education, your finances, mentally, how stable you are, everything, you figured it out already and you're working towards it already, then you can go ahead and get into a relationship, for me.
Alright, so thank you very much for that contribution. Now the next question I want to ask as regards this is, for this girl,
okay,
like, regardless of how funny this video is, I still feel pity for her. Because I'm trying to imagine what, for her to be this broken, to be this shattered.
She was very much involved in the relationship.
Like, so I'm trying to now imagine a recovery process. Do you think
this kind of girl, most girls like this, how they recover, they will drink. They will drink, I actually saw one video of one girl going on at some point, and the girl actually went ahead to barb her hair. She barbed skin. It's not like her husband died or anything. No. She barbed skin. You ask her what happened, she said that she's heartbroken. The guy just broke her heart. So it's just something about how she will be able to manage the relationship, right? She will go through shady. Because this one, this particular girl, she'll first be in denial. No, he has not broken up with me. No, he has not broken up with me. No, he has not. Yes, that's kind of drama that she.
He said he loves me.
Yes, he loves me. He can't move on. He can't leave me like that. Stuff like that. That's how she's going to be.
Denial.
She's going to be in denial for a very long time. And then she'll get to the phase where she begins to stalk him. Stalk the guy in person, stalk him on social media, go to use another friend's account to be watching his daily activities or how is he doing.
Monitoring spirit.
Yes. Go even do past village people. Yeah, they mentioned village people today. So you just keep on monitoring the guy. From there, most girls will actually move on. But this one that I'm seeing, it will take a while before she'll move on. Because after all this drama, which she don't do for ground, and then some will actually get to the phase where they'll begin to threaten the new girlfriend. Or the guy.
Yeah.
Stay away from him. He's my own. He's me. Yes. They'll begin to threaten him.
Have this ownership mentality.
Yes, it's mine. I built him. I made him what he is today. I brought up the ideas that used to succeed. So
especially if it has to be a relationship where the girl is the provider.
Yes. No, at the point where the girl is the provider, the boy, he won't break up with her.
Why wouldn't it? What is
except the guy has been able to gather a lot of funds from the girl. For me, I feel like I've not seen the place where the girl will have money, the boy will now say, this present generation, the guy will go chop her money clean out, wipe her dry, suck her dry. Financially, her body, everything will go with the relationship. But this one I see now. Or maybe she's the one chopping the money, but her body has gone with it.
Whoa!
I'm
not trying to think that maybe this, because looking at her that she's very young, I think maybe this is her first. Maybe this is her first. This should be her first.
Her first serious.
Wow.
The relationships
that it's differently.
I've been in relationships before, but
at
they were not serious. They were not serious.
At that age, she would have had.
They play. See this man, don't even let me go into this.
Please go, because
leave you today.
I'm lost now.
No, there are points whereby there will not be serious relationship. I just got into the relationship because maybe my friends are having boyfriend, or my friend just told me that she likes the guy. Then I just look for a way to maneuver and then make the guy notice me, and then he asks me out, and then we start dating. Just as he get back to my friend, I'm dating the man I like now. Do your worst. Any man I want, I can get him. Yes, so that's the kind of thing that she was trying to do. I know. So there are different ways to it. But this auntie right here.
This one
is where we God will help our healing process, because our process of denial first is going to be we're not even talking about 2 months. What am I saying? 3 months, 4 months. Because me myself, I was in denial. I was like, for like 5 months. I first told my best friend the very time when he broke up with me on the phone. I was like bad guy. I was doing like bad guy because obviously I respect now who won't break up with me. So I was like, no, this guy cannot break up with me, stuff like that. But then 1 week has gone. This boy has not called me care. Is this a joke? 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll first block him. I'll be paying and block him. Call my friend that she should block him, she should not talk to him again. Nothing happened. From there, how is this thing going? 2 months.
You made it to work.
We're going. 3 months. Because there are situations during the 4 years that we were together. You'll be like, babe, please let's break up. And then I'll be like, me self, I'm tired. Let's break up. And then we broke up. Day 2 like this. The second day, he will come, babe. You will get pride though. You know, if you even beg, say me, we'll stay together, stuff like that. And then we'll get back together. So when we actually broke up, I feel like that was the same thing that was going to happen. We were going to get back together.
He was indirectly preparing you for...
He was preparing me. Oh. I'm bad guy myself now. I was not ready. I thought it was I was love blinded.
Oh, good.
And then until it happened, and then 5 months, I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually single. How would know? And then before it begins to dawn on me, and then they will now come back later and be like, I just want to check up on you. I'm not dead, bro. Do you want me to die? Do you think relationship will kill me or something? That's what they'll be expecting to hear. They just want to know how you're faring after a relationship. Oh, has she moved on? I should be able to get a boyfriend or not. Let's focus on this girl.
So, I will call her Cynthia, actually. I don't know her name, but I think... But the guy that broke her heart, she mentioned his name. Nathaniel! Nathaniel, not Daniel.
My sister. Look me in the eye. Let me give you an advice. Once you hear ear, their name is ending with El. Run, no.
What are you?
El, well. As long as El is ending, Emmanuel. Now then they even was past. Emmanuel.
I'm not in support of this. So.
I wish Femi ends with L.
Femi L.
If for year. Femi. Femi. Emmanuel. Nathaniel. I thought Nathaniels are children of God. So people are now beginning to break hearts. The Lord will not forgive you for this.
Like
Nathaniel says you embarrass person picking, such they drag herself for ground, they scatter leg.
Like but
she won't mad.
But then
this one now to carry her go Yaba lift because before you know what's happening, everything don't scatter.
But then do you think it's okay? So if our friend hadn't recorded the video, we wouldn't have seen it.
Our friend said speaker.
I won't be talking about it.
Our friend said speaker because you see the way your friend display now. You can't post them for TikTok. How now? You never like your friend do.
That's very heartbreaking.
But then I should go first and talk.
So any advice you have for Mrs. Nathaniel?
Nathaniel, God will judge you for breaking this fine girl's heart like this.
Oh, she's way too young.
See skin now. Not much would have spent on skincare product like this. She's dragging herself on the floor. Anyways, the best way is to handle relationship heartbreak. Just let it flow. But then don't go excessively. Don't do bad stuff out of I'm heartbroken and stuff like that. Just try your best to manage it yourself. How will I say it? Be strong. I know that heartbreak can be very painful and something unexpected.
It is very painful.
But you just have to take heart. Don't be shaking. Stand gidigba. Another relationship will come. You see fine boy. Final boy that one. Someone self go spoil you, man, spoil you everything. No, I know how you like it, girl. Don't worry. Better when it's coming. Don't give yourself too much heartbreak. And don't like the moment the guy sees this one now, be like, most guys actually like it when they have it all over a girl, like control. So at this point he sees that okay, I already have control over this girl now. I break her heart, she feel wrong, she feel crazy. And that's like a point of wickedness. Don't let him see your weakness in relationship.
Whoa,
this relationship we never go far. You don't see your weakness. How now? Don't you think he's going to use it against you? So just be guided. Keep yourself together. Keep your steez 100%. Make him no shake at all. You know it.
So you actually said that there's, because I know some guys, they are very, when it comes to this serving breakfast,
consistency.
In fact, I think it's more like it's more like a trend, a competition.
How many girls
have like why guys? Why are guys? You know, when it comes to things like that, I don't like to categorize them as my gender. I like to just use the word guys. Why are guys like this? Like why? Now look at this girl now. You said this thing and I began to reason it out. For him to see how broken she is, how devastated the breakup scenario might have cost her. You might be rejoicing with these guys.
You will now.
Only God can tell. Maybe
you even be like,
maybe it was a bet. Some guys can go to that extent.
Right.
Like, I'll date this girl for 3 months and I'll break her heart and they'll bet on it.
How much? We'll stake your car. We'll stake my house.
Damn.
We'll bet some now. Whoever win, we'll collect the money.
That's inhuman. Very inhuman.
You know that in a scenario where you see a girl that acts all big and not so, you cannot get me, and the guy be like, God, they tell you, say I go collect this girl. How much? And I go date her for 3 months and I go break her heart. And from there like that, I go make money from stuff like that.
And some of
and within that 3 months, he won't even mind spending money because he knows what he and his friends actually staked is even more valuable than whatever he's going to spend in the relationship. So, nobody how much is spending. Carry the year. In fact, if we scatter her life, the girl, she said she will know.
Domino's pizza, Pinkberry ice cream,
take her out to lunch,
fish pie.
Dinner. Some people too do.
But wow, this was very, 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 very bad. Like, I feel for her. I'm very, very particular about what that healing process would be like, because at this age, having this kind of experience, it's going to be very, very traumatic. People like this
girl, she will cry for days.
I'm even thinking of like people like this, people that find them in these categories. They might not believe in love again, because I'm trying to now, aside from the fact that she's way too young, she must have been very involved in the relationship to be this broken, to be this devastated, and it will be very hard for her to heal and want to get into another one. So, like, please, this video, I don't want you guys to just, for those of you that have seen it and for those that will go back to watch it, I don't want you to just watch it, laugh over it and make jest or catch fun from it. Be able to, pick one or two things and ensure you learn from it, so that you should be sure that whatever decision it is you are taking, you might have processed the outcome. You should, in all things, see the way the world is evolving now, whatever it is you are doing, expect the worst. Like, prepare your mind.
Just put it at the back of your mind.
Prepare your mind.
Everything cannot just go rosy and smooth. Something is definitely going to happen. So by the time you have those things at the back of your mind, heartbreak no go to hit you like that.
Wow.
Because you already saw it coming. You know that this guy is going to break my heart. Jokingly, just keep it at the back of your mind.
This guy is going to break my heart, or what if
he does?
I think it should be the what if.
How will I react? How will I feel? Yeah.
It should be the what if, because you might carry the mindset of this guy might break my heart, and it might even affect your commitment to the relationship. It might affect how you are really going to, how you and the person is going to grow.
And that's when
the relationship.
That's when the whole thing about using your new relationship to heal comes in. Now, during your healing process, you might meet a guy that actually likes you really, and then you just say yes because you want to use him to while away time. You want to use him to heal. Do
you think that's
something that
good?
Can divert your attention? Now, starting a relationship on that note, for me, it's not a good one.
Thank you.
Because you didn't say yes to the relationship because you like him. You said yes because you felt like, he's giving me attention. And
I can move on with him.
I can move on with him. I can even use him to make my ex jealous. Maybe in that process, my ex might actually want to come back to me. Wow. I'm like, I can't imagine my girl in another man's hands.
Yes.
So, starting a relationship off in that kind of scenario is not advisable. I feel like you should take your time to heal properly, and also have conversation with people that you feel are matured and like can guide you on how to go about it. Talk to someone, because you cannot heal. Therapist is expensive. You have a best friend. Your best friend should be your therapist. You cannot heal on your own. you need to talk to someone, because if you claim that you want to heal on your own, the person feel crazy.
You just be lying to
You
yourself.
just be lying to yourself. Lots of imaginations will begin to come into your head. But then you begin to talk to more people, get to have more friends, go out, exposures and all of that thing. You begin to more ideas will begin to unfold and be like,
to unwind.
I'm actually worth more than this. Like, I can't drag myself in the mud for so long because I'm heartbroken. For me, I feel like heartbreak within 6 months, 7 months. I understand that you're so much in love with that person and you've been together for so long. 6 months, 7 months, you should be over that person.
Wow.
You should be over that person. Start thinking about another face. And the funny thing about people that break up, at the point you break up, you feel like that was the only purpose. That was like the only purpose in life. That was your only purpose, relationship, aside relationship. Are you joking? There was one time that I can't really remember, but there was something trendy about a girl that had to kill herself because her boyfriend broke up with her.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
Can you imagine? I killed myself because, and the guy now is within that period she killed herself, and now we'll probably be in 2-3 relationships already.
Wow, you've done the math.
You will. So, being in a relationship is not all about that's just your purpose. That's not the only thing that life has to offer. There are other better things, but then it's just like something you just have to go through to get to that marriage sector and all of that. Because if you just see one guy now say, oh yeah, now let's go and marry, you have to start something, getting to know each other. At that point, you're in a relationship with the guy. Friendship, you're in a relationship. From that friendship, become friends to the point where, oh, I like you. I want us to date.
I'll
Yes.
think about it.
I'll think about it. Cannot give him straight answer. I mean, if I give him straight answer, I might look cheap. So I might look cheap. So I'm going to take like at most 1 week, 1 month rather.
Hey.
In that 1 month now,
Yes,
I'll still be talking, acting like
You will still be available.
acting like you did not toast me and all of that thing. And then one like, okay, I already thought about what you asked me and I decided to be your girlfriend. See me actually practicing like but then it's actually a joyful thing being in a relationship, and then it's sad coming out of relationship that way. But you just have to get out of it. And thinking about these girls' own now, I feel like there must have been a reason why the guy actually broke up with her, because there are different things to this thing, yeah. If you want to, I feel like if you want to start a relationship with somebody, for me, because I've had friends that they had to call off their engagements, call off dating, relationship, everything due to blood group. Know your guy's blood group, know your own. Compare it, are you people compatible? If not, as early as possible, as soon as you are starting and you get to know all of these things, separate once you see you guys are not compatible, so that you won't get too attached. Because the moment you start getting so attached, you'll be like, I love her, we'll make money, we'll take care of the child.
We'll make it work.
You want to bring an innocent child into the world to suffer. Some SS that I see that I have as friends that are grown, I just hail them because they are strong. How did you grow and go through all of those crises? So it's part of the prerequisite you have to check before getting into a relationship. In fact, there are lots of things you need to check before you get into a relationship. But this girl now, it not be like blood group 9 breakup. I'm just saying that might be, but this one,
And then
maybe she walked into Pablo with Arike pre-order. She walked into Pablo with Arike pre-order and then, oh no, Nathaniel.
after she had saved Nathaniel's name with moon, padlock, and diamond, like
And she has thrown the key.
she has thrown the key.
Now to go swim, go find you because unlock it now. Even stone, I mean, what day we used to melt this thing padlock? It's not melt though.
Like, ah, man, you girls, you people are very dramatic. Your gender is very dramatic. What's the padlock, lock, everything?
Lock the heart.
Lock the heart.
Lock it. He has my heart with him.
Wow. So, while we're bringing it to a wrap today, thank you everybody for engaging. Thank you, Miss Precious, for
You're welcome.
that insightful session. In fact, I enjoyed every bit of it.
I enjoyed myself.
As promised, it was educative, it was entertaining, it was fun-filled. Regardless of all the technical issues we experienced,
The devil is a liar.
devil has failed because we are chosen.
Yes. And you'll be chosen.
Because regardless of everything, we're still able to, bring a show to you. So I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that's engaged. Thank you for our viewers. Thank you for liking, for engaging, for commenting, for sharing. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe.
Click on the subscribe button.
Click on the button. Turn on the notification. We are at the Couples Diary on Facebook and also on YouTube. You can also check us out on TikTok at the Couples Diary. Thank you for staying tuned, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.